And good morning. And there's not a single person watching. It's all right. I probably won't be on here very long because it's getting nice out already. It's already 59 degrees outside. I got to finish this thing first because this is I need this for my toy. What's up, Jimmy? Jump on in. Oop. Yes, the fan. You can't even see the fan. It's just blackness fluttering. So I got to get the core of the tires out of my little leaf grinding, mulching, vacuumy thing. And of course, where it's self-propelled, the clutch on the wheels, the drivetrain, are on the outside of the wheels, which is weird, but it actually is probably a good thing because I've already had to play with them. It gets crap in there, and it's real easy to work on the little drive clutches. You just pop the cap off, and it's all right there. You just spray it out with some air, and everything works again. Basically, some crap gets in there once in a while, which is better than on the inside, the inside of the hub. The problem is the tire fill nipple is on the inside, which is really, really, really hard to get to, and I keep getting flats. So I want to put sealant in there. You got to take the core out, and I can't get enough oomph underneath around in the frame with just the little core removing tool. So I've made a little handle for it. It screws on. The only problem is I gotta screw it out, and I have a feeling all it's going to do is unscrew the tool from the handle I just made. So I made the handle, so it's got a little square here, and I'm going to make another piece that goes over it. It locks on because this is actually like a little nut, and I'll slide over it, and hopefully. So I got to do that right now.
Fusion time.
Huh?
It's fusion time.
Yep. It is. It's 3D printing and fusion time, and hopefully it won't take but an hour. And by then it should be wicked warm and beautiful out, and I can go out and play. Although I probably won't even use this thing today, but I'm probably just gonna pick up sticks. My back and knees are still bothering me a little bit. And there's a lot
flexible printed real nice.
Huh?
That flexible printed real nice.
Yeah. I'm really good at it. I don't know why people have such problems with flexibles. As long as you got a direct drive, you should not have a problem with flexibles. You did see my stupid little video because you commented on it. Did you watch it all the way to the end?
Absolutely.
Ice cream.
Rocky Road?
No, that's actually coffee chip.
That'll work.
Mocha coffee chip. It's espresso coffee chip. Let me rephrase that. It's coffee ice cream with mocha chips. They're not chocolate. They're coffee flavored chips. Refer a friend or a colleague to purchase and earn rewards. What is all this crap? Stop, Fusion. You're doing just fine. Stop trying to freaking make it worse. So, down to this here thing, and I got to share the screen. Hopefully I don't have anything else on it running. Do I? Nope. No mail or anything sucking up my processing power.
Did you see Chris Riley's extruder video?
Yeah, I'd never heard of that thing before. And, oh crap, I wrote over that, didn't I? The good thing is with Fusion, I can just go back a few to this one.
Hey, good morning, Viking. How you feeling today?
Open. That's the one I want. And if I do this, save as right now, remove 2, 1, Actually, that's version 1. I did it too because I'm not sure I'm going to get this thing in there. Kind of a tight spot. So anyway, now I need to figure out all the measurements of this thing. Did I kill? Oh, I put it down here. What's up, Viking? You want to jump in? I got the link there. You should see it. Don't need this running no more. This can go away for now. So I need to measure this here thingy. And it is needing my glasses. That's what it is. I can't frickin' see it without them. It is 8.66, 8.63, 8.67, 8.7. So it all depends on which side I'm looking at. I mean, it's just this little stamp steel thing. So 8 point, if I do 8.7 with the printer, it should be plenty tight enough.
And it's going over flexible. That'll help.
No, I'm going to use a hard because it's got to hold it. The flexible would, the nut would just slip. Because it's a little bolt nut right here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a hard plastic on that. Hopefully that'll hold it. That's why I've got this little square thing here. It's going to slide over and lock onto the square and onto this. So when I go to take the core out, this can't just unscrew on itself.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Probably should have designed it that way in the first place with this just sliding over that, but whatever. I didn't think of it at the time until I screwed this on there and I went, you know what? I go to take the core out. It's just going to unscrew off the tool instead of taking the core out. If the core's stuck.
So you're going to put some.
I even got a 1/4-inch drive. I don't know if you can see that with the little mini window, but it's a 1/4-inch drive socket in the bottom of it too. So if I really work the crap out of it, not that if I need to go that far, I've got some other problems anyways, but
You're going to put some fix-a-flat in there?
Yeah, not fix-a-flat, but similar type of stuff. I have some real fancy stuff I used to use mountain biking that it doesn't just coat. What it does is once it spins up, you start rolling the wheel. It has a chemical reaction to the motion, and it foams like spray foam.
Yep.
So it fills every pocket, pore, or everything inside the wheel, the tire.
Air or not, it ain't going flat.
Well, it still needs air. And it's not perfect. It still leaks once in a while, but it'll last a couple of months before I have to pump the tire back up again. But the whole thing is it foams because most people don't realize 90% of your flats, I shouldn't say that, 90% of your flats probably are in the tread, but a lot of them are up at the rim where all those fix-a-flat things don't ever get to the rim. They're always on the outside of the tire. Yeah. Which is great for nail punctures and stuff, but a lot of times with tools like that, it's because it's tires are getting old and they're starting to dry rot, and the bead is loose somewhere or not seated correct, or the rim's rotten or dented, and blah blah blah. This will seal it right up. So I need to go right here and start a drawing. And I am sharing the screen, right?
Yes.
I can't see because I'm sharing the screen. So 8.6 is going to be 4 point something. 8.6 is 4.3.
Did you see Neresa's stream on the Creality CR6 SE yesterday?
No.
Looks like a pretty nice machine.
That's the same thing as Joel just did, didn't it?
Say again?
Isn't that the same thing that Joel just did?
Yes, same machine, but Chris spent hours on it. And he took the extruder apart, and he took the brain box apart.
Let's see, that makes it actually 9. I don't want 9. And what about 8.75? So 8.75 is 4.825, right?
Hang on.
No. It's going to be 3.825. 6, 7, no, 8. So I need the 8.
4.375.
There you go. I knew it was one of those. That'll be close.
Mr. Buttram's here. Good morning.
What's up, Mr. Buttram? And then let's outsource that. Why won't it do all of them anymore? It used to just do all of them. Now you got to sit here and do this crap.
Oh, you got to put the chain selection on up in your little pop-up window.
I didn't see that. It always used to just default. Let's do like, I don't know.
It stays where you put
one.
it last.
Let's do, I'm using a 0.6 nozzle, so it's either like 1.8.
I don't know, Mr. B. It's got
0.75, so it's a little bit small.
a strain gauge to sense the bed where zero is, and I think that's pretty cool.
So it needs to go up a little. I don't know how far up from that it goes. Let's find out. Duh! I got a tool right here for measuring. Imagine that.
Amazing.
That's actually using the tool. So it's 13 off of that. Which is, you know what? I don't even need to. I can do this. I know what I'm doing. I need to do that and go two different.
But you got to sense the bed when the nozzle's hot, so when it goes down, it'll just squish any filament out of the way.
Go this way. Like, well, let's go about there.
Or you do it before you put the filament in. Then it can't ooze.
Actually, let's do 4. 4.
But I'm not so sure that hot nozzle, when it senses, is not going to leave some rings on the PEI sheet if you go to a flexible PEI sheet.
4. Tab. Tab. Let's just do 5.5 for a nice even number. And then I need to do this again. We'll do it off of there just because I can. And then let's just take this.
Yeah, mine too. Usually have filament in it.
And do like 1.75 again. And let's select both of these. But I want it to start from, I don't know why I did this way, but oh well. Start from object and just start from there because I hate that thing's always in the way of whatever you're trying to do. Go this way and I don't want to cut. I want to make new body. Okay. And I did that all wrong because now I actually have 3 bodies. But now I can take this body and this body and combine them. So I have one body over sleeve. We'll call it a sleeve. And then we take this one and we combine them. We take this one, which is the tool. Keep tool. Cut. That's the tool. And supposedly I have a nice cutout now where that will just slide right over it. Look at that. It's Almost like I knew what the hell I was doing, even though I did it all ass backwardsy.
You got to where you were going.
Yeah, somewhat. And let's beef this corner up a little bit by making it all loopy like. Did I get them all? Yeah, I think so. 1.75. Let's put a very small chamfer in here. No, we want it in here, which it's already got, right? Yep. Can I chamfer that? Will it freak out? Probably, because there's just way too much detail there. That should still work. Let's chamfer this a little bit.
You there, Viking? How you feeling today?
I don't know what the hell's going on there, but sure. That's going to freak out because of this little itty bitty line right there. Oh well. Cancel. I don't think any of that's going to be a problem. Anyways.
Just delete that face.
It's not the face. It's because there's a little groove in it right here. Because I didn't make it quite big enough. That's all right. It's going to work the way it is. I will slightly chamfer the outside of this, though. Let's chamfer it just for something different instead of just being round. How's that sound?
Why not?
Why not? We're only going to do like 0.5. Now let's do like 7.5. One thing about doing this in Fusion is you look at this and it looks all big and everything, and it's really, really a tiny piece. And hopefully that will just slide over everything and just plain work. And hold it all together.
Which end are you going to put on the bed?
This one, right here on the bottom. This is all angled here, so that won't be a problem. Although I could put it this way. Take that chamfer out and it wouldn't be a problem either. Make that a chamfer instead of a fillet.
Yeah, I like the chamfer between the two better than the fillet.
I just like the look of the fillet better, but yeah, you're probably right. Let's see, it's this one. Delete. Chamfer. Okay, where is it? Right there somewhere, but it's not letting me select it. Then I can do it longer too, because I can off pitch it.
You can do two distances.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. I just didn't say it right. This one can be 1.75. 1.75, because that brings it right out. That all looks good.
Super strong.
And this chamfer I can pretty much get, whoops, not that one, this one. I can get rid of. That way it holds to the bed better.
Uh-oh.
What did I do? I think I hit edit instead of cancel. Delete. Delete. There we go. Then I can actually put it down this way on the bed. I'm going to let it build up. So, freaking good enough as far as I can see.
That's going to need to stick good, or you're going to have to put a brim on it.
Huh? Nah, it'll stick. I'll have no problems with that sticking.
You're going on the blue stuff, TH3D blue stuff?
I don't have any. I really have never had a problem with any of this kind of stuff sticking on either. No, the TH3D bed or PEI. As long as you heat the PEI up enough, it stays on there. And it's a small piece. It's not like it's building up, for hours. I have a feeling this is going to take like no time at all.
Yeah, print a little slower though. Give it time to cool.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to print it lower layer heights too, so it's a little bit stronger. I know everyone says it doesn't need to be, but sleeves with 2 E's, huh?
Usually.
Actually, 3 E's when you get right down to it.
Hey, good morning, One Raz.
Make this go away. Bring this back up. Make a new one of these. Bring the pumpkin up.
And old curmudgeon's here. Good morning.
What is up, old curmudgeon-y dude? Look, it's only 15 degrees in my nozzle.
Want to know what's shaking? Down here, it's martinis and bikinis and everything in it.
50. Make all of that go away. Open up Idea Maker. Idea Maker. We're already on the Frown King. Sleeve. I'm gonna have to rotate it. 1, 2. Start slicing. PLA base. Slice. I don't even need to adjust anything that I know of. Should just work. I hate that right there. Those squigglies. I wish it would just and I can't tune my mouse. Damn it.
Up your light are your perimeters.
Huh?
Up your perimeter number.
That don't matter. The perimeters are already higher, see? It's a weird thing. And they all do it. It's not just Idea Maker. If it's a little bit less than a perimeter or a little bit more, it does a little squiggly thing. See how it's like only 2 and 2? I actually have the perimeter set at 3, see?
Prusa Slicer will do it without the squiggle.
No, Prusa Slicer does it too. I've used them all.
I never ran into that.
Yeah, it's there. You just don't always see it. There is a setting you can make it go away, but it changes something else and you end up with an air gap instead. I'd rather not have the air gap. It's not a big deal. It's only going to take 25 minutes, which means it'll take about 30 minutes. And gone. No. Whoops. No. Go away. All right. I need to get the filament out.
Let me guess. Orange?
I don't know. Whatever I got laying here. Probably not. Control. Print. Upload. Sleeve G code. Not the STL.
I was going to suggest that, Mr. B, but he'll just say no.
What?
Change your extrusion width until the squiggly goes away.
No.
See?
Normally it wouldn't matter, but if I do that, I'll forget about it, and it'll screw up my next slice. You're right, it would work, but then I'd screw up the profile, and I'd forget about it, and it would screw up whatever I do next. And it's not that important. If this thing works once, I know. Llama knows works. There you go. You got it, Mr. Butcher. You got it right on the freaking thumbnail. I put all my filming away last night. Sort of half-assed.
You can save a lot of time in the future, Mr. B. Just type LKW. We'll know what you mean.
I might use some fancy filament for this, which I really shouldn't. You know what? I am, because it's such a small amount and I want this in there anyway. Because the next thing I gotta do is the fan duct for that thing over there. Change filament. Got to take the flexi out.
Yeah, there we go. LKW.
What? Llama knows worst. Yep.
Yep. New hashtag in town.
Llama knows llama. That's what it is. Llama knows what llama's gonna do and avoids llama's being a llama. This is that Maestro, whatever it is, filament. I love this stuff.
Yeah, good luck on your test, Mr. B. Have a good day.
Are we cross-wired anywhere? Because it was all loose. Doesn't look like it. We will find out. I want more of this here filament right here. This is like my favoriteest red filament in the world. And it's HT PLA. It's not just regular PLA.
And that reminds me, what's Hips like to print?
Never tried it.
Okay.
Never had a need for it. You ever pull a little, like, piece away from the printer and, like, there's microscopic, unseeable string still attached to something?
All the time. Feels like spider webs.
Yep, that's pretty much what it is. It's a plastic spider web. There's this little goopy thing right here, and I think it's just the glue. And I'm going to get rid of it now because it's been driving me nuts for like a month. I think it's actually the glue from it. Why does it say need nozzle heating? You just heated. That's Marlin for you. It's 210. Everything's right. Why are you telling me you're waiting for the nozzle to heat?
Usually likes to go over, then cool down, and when it comes back up, it triggers.
I don't know. It's weird. I want to rewrite the filament changing code just a little bit. I mean, it works, but it could be better. Ow, that was hot.
Huh.
Continue. All cleaned out. So now we go back over here to this here thing over here. And stem core, not core, sleeve. That one. Print me. Biatch. Oh, and I got to kick the temperature up, don't I? Yep, because that's HT PLA. I mean, it'll still print, but make that 220. And away it goes.
How's that Hamera behaving with the filament changes?
Freaking perfect now that I know what I'm doing. You just got to pull the filament so the little string doesn't wind around the gear. The problem is if you don't actually pull the filament when it gets to that edge, it's still trying to spin it out, and the hot filament, just the little string catches on the gear. If you pull it out, there's no string on the gear.
So you got to have tension on it when the end of the filament hits the gears.
Yep, pretty much. And you don't have to yank on it. You just got to pull it so it pulls out.
The devil's in the details.
I mean, look at how that printed. Both
I was watching your stream and the print, and it came out real nice.
I mean, that is freaking gorgeous. And that's TPU, baby. Well, TPE. It is a harder one. It's not the softest one I've got. But they both came out like freaking perfect. Which is why I don't screw with the settings once I get them. Buttrum's leaving. Later, Buttrum. MrButtrion.com.
So what are you going to do outside today?
Probably just pick up freaking branches and crap. Because that's the thing with that leaf sucker. It's actually pretty good when I'm using it I'm literally using it in the woods. I mean, you saw sort of where I was walking. I mean, they are cleaned up woods. I went and cut all the brush down a month or two ago. The real nasty briar stuff. But anyways, the sticks and stuff, the twigs on the ground, the old one used to suck them up and bind, which this one does a little bit, but most of the medium, bigger stuff, it just pushes along and piles them up in front of you, but still sucks up the leaves, you know what I mean? And all the twigs just kind of build up over time, and you got to pick them up. Well, I've just been pushing them to the sides. Now I got these huge, like, piles of twigs and sticks, and so I think I'm going to either pick them up and take them down to the pit, because I have a big, huge, old sand pit out front that we've been filling in with twigs, or I may just burn them. We may have a fire later and have a glass of wine and sit outside and enjoy the weather, because it's going to be gorgeous today, and it's going to be really crappy tomorrow.
Good morning, DT Mash.
tomorrow is going to be clean the house day because we're supposed to get like wind and rain and thunderstorms and power outages and big warnings. And
That's the price you're paying for today.
yeah, the last 3 days have been pretty good. I wish I'd gone out yesterday. I mean, I did actually go outside for a little while yesterday and just kind of walked around. Didn't really do much. But I think I'm going to inject some goop into the tires for this thing and just walk it up and down the driveway once just to, spin it up and get the crap all in there and then let it sit. Because usually you have to spin it up, get the stuff all settled. It loses air. You let it sit overnight and then you pump it back up and it holds. It's different than like the, what's that green crap that everyone uses?
Fix-A-Flat.
Yeah, Fix-A-Flat. It's not the same. It's a little better. Little higher quality. I mean, Fix-A-Flat works fine generally. I just have this because we use it in the mountain bikes because it basically you do it to make a tubeless tire. If you have a tube bicycle tire, you can use this crap. You inject it in there, spin the tire up really, really high, let it sit, put the air in it, and it holds just without a tube or anything. And it's funny because you see like all the pores. You see this like goop oozing out of it. There's a couple.
You got coffee this morning?
Huh?
You got coffee this morning?
My coffee's gone already.
I got some water coffee going.
I did dishes, got the dishes going, and I got no laundry to do, so I'm not actually. I do have laundry. I should do my sheets. Crap. Made a massive breakfast with home fries and eggs and yum.
All right.
Which is the other reason I'm doing this now because I'm still kind of stuffed. I ate too much because it was freaking delicious. Onions and potatoes and then scrambled eggs and yum. Grapefruit. Yum. I don't normally eat breakfast, but today I did because it was good. Freaking good. Freaking really good.
Did you get you a nap yesterday afternoon?
Kind of, sort of. I ended up going to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock last night. Slept right through. So Dan or somebody streamed last night. I missed it. I was actually looking for a stream to join. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just go to bed.
Warkaki's going to stream tonight at 7.
Yeah, I know. That's his real stream, though. That's not his hangout stream, though, right? That's like he does it all by himself stream. It was good. I'm glad nobody was actually. I guess Dan started streaming right after I went to bed. I wonder if this is actually going to fit and work. I'm a little concerned that it's such a thin thing and it's PLA and I'm going against the grain and all that BS that it's just going to snap off.
Only one way to find out. And yeah, it is on his regular stream.
Yeah. That's why I'm using this here HTPLA because it's a little more nutty. And I'm burning a little hot so I get a little bit better layer adhesion. Adhesion, baby. And the squigglies should actually make it stronger because they're going to like squiggle in and over, be like plywood, right? Sure.
Little cross grain.
Yeah, there you go. I'm making excuses for not wanting to have to set my.
So far, it's working pretty good.
Oh, crap. It's almost done already, I think. It's already up into the upper part. How far along? It only says 22%. Sure seems like it's far along. The other thing about Idea Maker that's a good, bad thing, I don't know if you can actually see it over there, but it's Idea Maker will automatically slow it down. It's one of the few that actually, they all have the layer time to let it cool thing. Idea Maker really almost overdoes it. It slows the print down real heavily to make sure you get enough layer time for cooling. Minimum layer time or distance or whatever they call it.
Hey, Robbie Max here. Good morning, Robbie Mohawk. Old curmudgeon. He's making a thing to hold a tire valve core remover.
You ever had to do your tire core? I can't with my little leaf blower thing vacuum the nipples on the inside because the outside has got all the clutches for the drive system. It's really hard to get in there and get the core out. So I'm making a tool. Problem is my little tool, when you go to take it out, the tool might just unscrew. So I'm making a sleeve to go over the tool to hold the tool to make the core come out. That all make sense? Nope. I got one that I'm hoping will work the best. Not that you can see it because I got it in the wrong area, but I designed another one that has a little blocky here. I was going to take the thing I'm printing out and slide over it, and it'll lock the actual tool to the handle.
You're going to goop it on there?
I have a 4-way. I can't. It's not the tire tool. It's the stem tool. And I actually have a 4-way of these, but you can't get it in there. It will not go. The stem is too close to the frame and everything. There's only like a tenth of the rotation of the tire where you can get at the stem because the frames and the whole blower unit's in the way. This is the only thing. I've got like 6 or 8 different ones of these, all different kinds, models, shapes, sizes. And this is the only one I can get in there. And I don't even know if I'm going to get it in there with this on there. This might be too big. I might have to make this smaller to get it into the frame and where I can unscrew the stem. Because there's literally like that much rotation of the tire where you can actually get to the stem. Otherwise, the actual structural frame of the leaf vacuum is in the way.
That's got to be a booger looking down there to see if you got it in the right rotational spot.
Well, yeah, I just lay on the floor and wait for the stem to be straight up and down. It's got to be at the bottom of the, on the ground. I actually drained the gas yesterday. I was playing with it and I couldn't. I had this on there and I couldn't turn it with my fingers. And I really don't have enough room to get a wrench in there. I started to, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to screw with it. I was too pissed off. But I'll flip this thing right on its side today. I got the grass pretty much drained out of it, so it won't spill any. Might get a little oil up into the head, but that'll burn off after 2 seconds of running.
How'd the songwriting go yesterday, Ricky? Did you get a good one?
What's up, Tanner? I have a feeling this is going to be too big to get in there. I'm going to have to make something that just like does like I have here and threads into it, but just slightly slides over this too. So it's just that little extra. Because that's actually, if I crank this down with the TPE, it's pretty tight. I have a hard time unscrewing it. So I'm hoping I don't even need that.
Could you put a little plumber's tape on it?
I thought about that. That would actually make it easier. I was thinking about just gluing it in, but this is the only one of these I got left. And I really don't want to glue it in there.
So what's the title of the song, Ricky?
Sing out loud. Sing it for us, Tanner. Come on. Oh, he's singing. Not that any of us can hear him.
Every time I cross the line.
That's pretty much me every day.
Yeah. You know,
every day now. You want to hop in here for 10 minutes?
You obliterate it.
There's a line. Never knew there was a line. Who knew that line? I don't believe in lines. Lines are imaginary. Jump in for 5 minutes, Tanner. I'm not going to be here long because as soon as that gets on and I make sure it fits, and I'll probably have to edit it once because I have a feeling, because I just literally took this and cut it out, and I have a feeling I'm going to have to expand it a little to make it actually fit. I'm hoping where this is TPE, it's flexible enough. It's pretty much solid, though, so it's not all that flexible. But I'm hoping that's flexible enough where I can just slide it right over it and fit it on there. We'll find out. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to expand it. Do you know what I mean? Give it a little extra 3D printing room, for the extrusion-y stuff. All came from the line I came up with when I go from drinking to drunk. Yep. Oh, I knew there was something else I wanted yesterday shopping. Thinking of drinking and drunk. I had a freaking rum. This is very depressing. I need my rum. I do have a bottle of wine over here, I think. Yep, I do. And I have a very little bit of the really expensive rum left. So tonight might be drinking night. I might pick up some sticks today and build a big ass fire, and at sunset go outside and drink. I don't know. Are we supposed to have storms tonight? Share the whole screen.
Sounds like the title of another song. Why is the rum always gone?
Why is the rum always gone? There you go. It actually sounds like a good song too. Hold on. Why is the rum always gone when I need it the most? Because I need it every single night. Oh, hourly. I think I'm actually supposed to get rain tonight, overnight. But I'm not sure. Mostly sunny, partly cloudy. Few showers tonight. Chance of rain, 60%. But that's late. I'll be all done by 10 o'clock. That's only 20% chance, which means it's not going to rain here at all.
Yeah, when he's stuck on the island and all the trees are burning.
Yep, that is the truth. Print, baby, print. Oh, I think I lowered the layer height too. To like
You do 1.5?
1.6. Always an even number. Never do an odd number.
Why is that?
Because it's a calculation of the steps of the motor.
Okay.
And if you do an odd number, the motor can't step to it. So the processor, I guess, will automatically compensate and stay one down, and the next one will go one up, and that's when you get those funny layery things. You'll see it. There'll be like an extra weird line because it'll be all even, and all of a sudden it'll hop one and be an extra thick or extra thin, however it calculates it. You'll see a weird layers thing because the stepper motors always do everything in even numbers, unless you have like a weird, threaded rod. But yeah, most stepper motors, you're better off just doing even numbers. That way it's always even and it's always on a step. Not.
It's got to come out even because it goes 360 degrees.
Yeah. And there's 400 steps to a full rotation or whatever. And it's not like 401, it's 400. So
have a good day, old curmudgeon. Good seeing you.
Should always do an even number.
Thanks, Ricky.
We are at 50%. Jesus, sure looks like it's bigger than that already. Well, this thing's gonna be big. Maybe too big. I might have to skin it down a little. I don't know if that'll fit in that freaking little crotch or not. It should. I mean, I do have, It's the whole arc of the tire. It's just below the thing. It's just the stem comes up and points right at the frame. Thinking about getting one of those
Angled stems.
Yeah, but I was looking at it, and I don't think it would ever clear the frame. It's so tight. I never seen anything like that, and this is annoying. But to be honest, having the clutch on the inside would be way more annoying. I'd rather deal with this for the putting air in it than I would to have to tear the whole wheel apart and drivetrain just to clean out the clutch once in a while. It's just got one of those springy clutches, you know what I'm talking about?
It runs by the cable to hook to that handle.
No. The cable engages, it's a belt from the motor down to a live axle that goes across, but then there's a clutch on either side. So if one gets caught and drags, it doesn't try and overspin it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
There's just two centrifugal clutches on it, on the wheels. The actual drive clutch is a handle, and that's down to the center of the drive shaft. There's a live axle going the whole length of it. But if one of the wheels gets jammed, the other one will still drive and not blow the thing apart.
It doesn't have reverse, does it?
Nope. That's the other reason you need the clutch. If you start going backwards, it'll let you roll right backwards without a problem. When you disengaged. The minute you engage it, you can't.
Is that thing strong enough? You could put a little seat behind it with wheels and a drink holder?
It probably would be. It's freaking ballsy, dude. I am amazed at how much power that thing's got.
I could see
I
you
was like not
around
paying attention. yesterday or the day before, whatever day I was out there, I kind of tripped and looked down at my feet, to see what I tripped on, and ran into a small, half-inch diameter bushy tree thing. It freaking went right over it, plowed it up, ripped up the roots right out like it was nothing. Cracked it. That's the only thing it did do was it cracked the intake of the valve, the vacuum a little bit, but I'm worried about. That thing's getting abused. The whole nozzle vacuum end, I have beaten the ever-living snots out of it. I'm hoping it's not too expensive to replace. Otherwise, I'm going to be 3D printing one, gluing it together with TPU. Actually, I think I can make the nozzle out of TPU with no problem, other than it's big. It's freaking huge. I want to get the hose for it, too. I could swear Steve said he had the hose for it. You can take there's only 2 screws, wing nuts, that hold the whole vacuum head on. And you can take it off and stick one of those like 6-foot hoses. So you can just walk around with the hose and vacuum up leaves in like corners and around walls and stuff where you can't get the actual head, supposedly.
In flower beds?
Yeah. Just where you can't get the big machine. I think it's pretty freaking. I'm impressed because I've used a lot of those different leaf mulchery things, and this is probably the best one I've ever used. I got it for free. Actually, the last one I got for free too. They were throwing it out because it didn't run. And all I did was take all the gas out, pulled the carburetor bowl off, put rubbing alcohol in it, put some rubbing alcohol in the tank, let it sit overnight, pulled it once, fired right up. Literally the first time I pulled the starter. Ran real hot, put some regular gas in there, and didn't have a problem until I forgot to put oil in it. Seized that up hard. I ran it for 4 years. Never put a drop of oil in it. Never did anything to it. Put gas in it. That's it. I probably should have taken care of it, but I really never expected it to run as long as it did. I expected it to just die. YouTube, live. No, really? Dumbass.
It reminds me of a story in Connecticut where I grew up. 2 houses down the street was a raging drunk. It was summertime, and he was trying to start his lawnmower. And he's pulling and tugging and pulling and swearing. But it spent about a half an hour on it. Finally, he got so pissed, he grabbed a sledgehammer, smashed the lawnmower flat to the floor, and threw it out on the curb. And I'm going by on my bicycle, and I said, I gotta know. And I unscrewed the gas cap, looked in, yep, empty.
Yeah. I've had people do that. I had a guy that used to like fix lawnmowers and crap for people, just small engine-y, just tool around with them so I didn't have to bring it. We have a lawnmower shop down the street here, but the guy charges like an arm and a leg because it's a beach area and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I got friends that would bring them to me on occasion, saying, see if you can fix it and not freaking have to pay $1 million. We'll give you a 6-pack or whatever. I can't tell you how many times I've gone and literally just turn the gasoline valve on. You know how most of them have the valve, so they sit up in there. You turn the gas off, and they're like, I'm going at it for an hour, and I reach underneath, and there's always that little red, little valve, and you turn the valve on, hit the prime bubble thing a couple times, and they're like, how'd you do that? He said, I turned the gas on. That and the rubbing alcohol, especially around here, because Connecticut went 10% ethanol like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
So 50% ethanol, and you leave that in a lawnmower, small engine over the winter.
Sucks up water.
Well, no, it congeals. It turns to gel. It's diesel. Ethanol is diesel, basically. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it has the same properties. And you get it cold, it gels. So it clogs your carburetor up. But it flushes out with rubbing alcohol. It's all you do. I automatically, even my cars, like my van where it sits for weeks on end and never gets started, I put like 2 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol in it before I fill the tank. Never have a problem. Same with my 5-gallon jug of gas. I get a 5-gallon jug of gas. I have the squirt bottle of rubbing alcohol. I put like 3 squirts in the thing before I put the gas in there. All my motors start right up.
Down here we use sea foam.
Oh, see, yeah.
Works real good on the boat motors.
Yeah, you realize it's basically the same thing.
Probably.
Because rubbing alcohol not only will break down the ethanol, it also absorbs water and burns it.
Like dry gas.
To a point. You can't have too much. Look at how pretty that is, huh?
Now let's see if it fits.
Layer adhesion wasn't very good. It just snapped in half just getting it out the bed.
Might still work.
Yeah. But probably not, because I don't think it's tall enough to hold it. And it's just delaminating. That's weird. And it don't fit over it. What is the issue? It's not even close. It should be at least close.
Were your calipers zeroed when you measured?
Maybe not. They're getting they're not cheap calipers, but they're not like quality ones either. Jesus. Why is this thing sticking to this bed all of a sudden? Oh, I cleaned it yesterday. Usually it just pops right off. I had a feeling I'd have to open it up a little, but I didn't think I'd have to open it up that much. Because I made it a little big already.
Take a measurement. Get the delta.
Yeah, I'm having more fun just trying to fit it right now. Seeing where it's off.
Be right back. I got to recycle some coffee.
3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, that would help. It's 8-sided, not 6. That would be a reason. I made that 6-sided. Edit sketch. Can I edit that? Or do I have to just delete it and start over? Delete. Tab 8, not 6. Tab. That would be the reason. 4.375. That would be a good ass reason for it. I can't believe that delaminated. I wonder if this stuff's just wet. I've had it forever. It's such a small area, too. And let's get rid of this.
I'm going to guess off by 0.3 millimeters.
No, I was off by 2 faces.
Oh,
It's an 8-sided nut, not a 6-sided. That would do it, huh?
that would do it. Hey, good morning, Ron. How you doing today?
That would do it. Let's go back to here, edit this, edit feature. Gotta turn this. I wish it would just automatically turn those on.
Why don't you jump in, Ron? There's a link a little farther up in the chat.
And then we go to the end. Hopefully everything works. The only thing that didn't is this one. Because now edit feature. Gotta do it. Oh, cancel. How did I make that one? That's back here. Yep. One more back. Get rid of this. Edit sketch. Get rid of this. Do this. 1.75. Finish sketch. Everything should work now. Okay. Edit feature. I want to do it from there. And yes, the chamfer won't work now. Edit feature.
Well, t-shirt and some shorts on.
That one, and that one, and that one. And that one, and that one, and that one. And that one. Whoops. And that one. And that one, which won't let me select because it's being all weird. Why won't it let me select that one? And why is it doing that? What the hell?
Whatever it's doing, we can't see it.
Oh, great. Sorry. Share screen. Yep. Let's see. I need to edit this. Edit feature. Get rid of the sketches so I don't accidentally select something there and 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 there. Okay, where's my little handles? Equal distance. Where's my little arrow?
You got the red in the pop-up window. You need a smaller value to start.
1. Why isn't it working?
Good question.
Oh, I know why. Cancel. Back here, one of these. Go away sketches. That combined with that. So this is the one. Nope, it's this one. Edit feature.
We've been missing you on the streams, Ron.
Okay. Do I have one body now? Yep. Delete it. Yep. Let's try this now. Let's see what it does. Okay, why is the arrow not showing up? There's no arrow showing up. Where's my freaking arrow? Piece of crap.
I don't think I've seen that before.
I have a feeling I know why, and I just fixed it. Yep, that's what I thought. It was just a sharp edge. There was no multiple faces. You know what? I'm going to do something really weird here, just because it'll be fun. I'm going to do every other one. Just because it'll make it look cool.
That'll leave some thin spots, though, won't it?
I don't know. Who the hell knows? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go along, dude.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool. And then I will do these, but I'll do them less or something. How's that sound? Just to give it a weird effect. Let's see, I should be able to do like 1.75, right? 1.75. Yep. That makes it all weird looking, but kind of cool. Let's make this distance 3. I kind of like that. But then I need to do something in here. Otherwise, this will need supports.
The piece you're going over on the fat end, that doesn't have 8 sides, does it?
No, why did that change? Glad you said that. That's 4 sides. Oh, I haven't cut it out yet. That's why. There you go. That should still work, even though it's only catching these corners. Actually, this will make it fun too. Just cause. I don't know if that'll make it weak or strong, but it'll make it fun. Should make it fit easier.
Possibly.
I don't know. Just making it up as I go along, man. Might make it really hard to print, though. I'm guessing that just makes that weaker.
Well, send that little corner cut thing down to the same depth and then delete the faces.
Mm-hmm. It's no fun, though. I like doing stuff that's not right. Haven't you figured that out yet?
Put a nice fillet radius in those corners.
That's what I'm doing. You know, that'll work. Because I just like doing weird ass crap because I can. Not only that, it's fun to discover what the software will allow you to do, you know?
Yeah.
And what the printer will allow you to do. And a lot of times people don't realize when you put all these little squigglies and stuff in it, it actually makes the print stronger by changing directions in the head and the filament.
You realize when picking fillet radii, you can pick going right through the part. You don't have to see the actual line.
Yeah, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I have a hard time with it. That looks like fun. Looks kind of like a waste of movement, but yeah, whatever. I think I like it. Save. Export. Try it all over again.
It's not going to go all the way down, though, is it? Because of them little nips you took out of the corners.
No, because that's a complete cutout. I actually took the other body.
Yeah, okay.
That's what these are, is from the other body. So it should slide right over it perfect, like almost. I mean, it's probably going to be too tight again because I'm not undersizing it, but or oversizing it. You know, I'm not giving it any clearance room, but whatever. Who gives a shit? You know what I will do?
Up the scale 1 or 2%.
Yeah, I could do that. Even a 0.5% would probably be enough. Equal distant. Just do like 0.25. Okay, why didn't I take it? 0.25. Just give it that little bit of edging. So it slides on there a little easier. What do you think? Is it butt ugly and stupid? Yes. That means it's perfect.
It's been llama-sized.
And llama-ized. Ah, crap. Try it again. Sleeve, replace, goodbye, put up idea maker. Might as well go in here where that's opening. Keep this all hot so I don't have to wait for it to heat up. 220. Probably use a different filament. That stuff's not holding. 50. Not getting layered even that I want. Go over to idea maker, add. Okay, where are you? Sleeve. Flip it over. 1, 2. That's the other thing I like about Idea Maker right there. Boom, done. I don't have to sit there and rotate. I can just click the auto rotate button. It does in 90-degree increments. You can actually set it to do others too, from what I understand. And start slicing. And what do I have for a layer height set? 2. You know what?
Yeah, we got our first hurricane in the Pacific already.
Maybe I'll use the flex height. It'll take a little longer, but then it's a little smaller.
Typhoon Vongfong.
Let's see what it does now. Look, squigglies. I hate that my mouse control. I need to fucking get a hold of Kensington. It's pissing me off. I can't use my mouse control. Who cares? Let's see if it goes. Export. Sleeve. Save. Yes. Replace. Go back to the pumpkin. Go back to these. Kill the sleeve here because I just don't trust it overwriting the existing one. Upload. Sleeve. Open. And print. No, I was going to kill the stream, but I might as well not because I still got another, I don't know, 25 minutes or whatever to let that print. Oh.
There you go. That'll give Ron some time to find some shorts and a t-shirt and come in.
Was he naked, Ron?
Yes.
Naked Ron, actually naked?
That's what he said.
You know what I can do, though? Let's test this over that without the thingy on there. And that actually fits. Wow. That fits on there nicely. I don't even know if I'm going to get it off. I'm going to get it off, too. Wow. That like fits on there really nice. So all I had to do was make this 8-sided. I can't believe how well that threads right on there. I guessed at the threads too. I just used like one of the Fusion standards. So it's about that. I know that tires are like 32 and it's about a 7.75 diameter. And I think it's 32 threads per inch. Or, tire stems.
Could have Googled it.
Uh-oh. Why is the fan on all of a sudden? They heard that. You know that fan noise they make when they're not spinning, but they're trying to? They're making a ee noise. It was doing that. Google it.
Yeah.
Be too correct and proper. Don't you know me by now? Do it right. Come on. Here's the fun in that. Actually getting correct information. Jeez. Who does that?
Some folks.
What'd you do now, Robbie, that you survived from? What did I miss?
Read the quote above it.
No nakedness for you. I will survive. Okay. I don't get all of it, but sure. Whatever makes you happy. So the other night on the stream, Dan was linking everybody up to this adult 3D printing on Facebook.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I went on there just as a joke. I was actually gonna get off it again. I just want to see how many Dickosauruses people were printing. Be honest, I mean, there's a lot of stupid penises and whatever, but there's at least as many, if not more, of actual prints. Like there's one the big battle cruiser from Star Wars, and there's some pretty impressive, really nice, regular, non-pornographic prints on there. So I think I'm going to stay because some of them are really good.
All right.
You don't see in the other sites because I guess a lot of people go there because they get tired of the whiny, bitchy from the regular 3D printing ones, which makes sense because if it's an all adult ones, even nobody whines because you expect to see it. You don't get that, oh, why are you doing that? That's not proper. Which you would get on mine because I have the friendly 3D printing group, which is, I'm very strict with that. I don't want anything even slightly pornographic on that. I want that very child friendly.
Hey, you got that big fan on your brain box over there. That looks pretty good.
Huh?
You got the big fan on your brain box.
What big fan on the brain box?
On the printer that's printing.
Oh, that's on the power supply.
Oh. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's a big ass fan on the power supply. All my power supplies get that. I get a power supply within 6 months because of the salt air, I think. I'm not sure, but I have yet to have a power supply. That's a Meanwell. No, that's not a Meanwell. That's a Meanwell. I have to put a new fan on them. They never last more than 3 or 4 months. So I put big monster ones that run slower and quieter. And I cut the case out. And I put them on the outside. And they just completely draw all the air through the thing like ridiculous. The thing pushes a lot of air. And it's a slow moving. It's a slow, low volume fan, but it's big. So it still moves a lot of volume. And it's quiet. If I have to put another one on, I'll probably go even a little bigger. I think that's a 60. 60? Might be an 80. I don't know. I might kick it up one size if I have to replace it again. Well, that one's been on there a long time. That's actually the original power supply off of this that came with that back when I originally bought it. And the only thing that's ever gone wrong with it is fan. And it's a ballsy power supply too. It's a 360 and it's reliable and it's just always worked other than the fan. It's worked well, actually. That Max Micron was actually a pretty well built. They had good electronics in it.
That's good.
It had some weird no-name board, their own little board, but it worked. It still works beautifully. It's just loud as crap. It had, has a soldered on stepper driver, so you can't replace them, and they are loud. They are very, very loud. You know what? I'm going to get better layer adhesion. Whoops. I can get rid of all this now. Goodbye. And go to here and go to here and turn the fan down. I hate that noise, though. God, I hate that. Everyone says to slow the fan down, and if you want the noise to lower, you can slow it down. I find fans are noisier when they're slow. I can hear that thing like grinding almost because it's going slower. That makes sense.
It depends on what RPM it hits.
Yeah, every fan in the world, when they get to a certain point where it seems to be working harder, it makes a weird high-pitched noise I hear. Most people, I guess, don't hear it. Frickin' drives me nuts.
That's because you got llama ears.
Not really. My hearing is not that great. I just hear, I guess, certain frequencies I hear better than most people, but the rest of the stuff I can't hear. Okay, I hope that holds together better because if it laminates again, I might have to cover it and glue it together. Because I really need this to work. I actually don't even think I need that. I think this will work if I crank this down on here. I think it's enough to get that core out. Which, if this one gives me an issue, I'm going to go do it anyways. Even if I have to just find a way to get a wrench on this thing. I mean, it is a little, it's made to be grabbed onto by pliers. So if I have to, I could probably do it. It's just a pain in the ass underneath that thing. But I do think I'm going to kill the stream because I'm going to go try it, actually, without that sleeve.
I know why you have weather coming.
Huh?
I know why you have crappy weather coming. It's the first tropical storm of the season is coming up the East Coast.
Yeah, that's for tomorrow. We're supposed to have absolutely gorgeous weather until like midnight tonight. Anyway, I think I'm going to kill the stream, guys. And have a good day.
All right, good luck. Everybody have a good day.
I'm going to go outside and play. I might actually restart this afternoon when I come back in because I'll be all whiny and cry with my joints all creaking. All right, we're out. Later, guys.
All right.